Howdy, howdy, folks. A-Train here with you for another episode of Planetbase. Now available on Steam from Madruga Works. Planetbase 2 in the works, and it'll be coming out early 2027. So that's something exciting to look forward to because this is really a fun game. It's been out since 2015, and we're enjoying it. We're wrapping up the final built-in achievement. Yeah, we're trying to get to consolidation, which is 300 people on the suicide planet. So we are going to jump into that and get busy. Guys, let me know if sounds good. Howdy, Alex. How are you today? Welcome aboard. Hope things are good out your way, and you're having a good weekend so far. So let's get into this. All right, we're going to continue. We are at 133 peoples, which is terrific. We're almost halfway there. We're living on a prayer. Let's turn the domes off here. This is the suicide planet where there is there's some atmosphere. You can use solar panels, but they're at reduced efficiency. Actually, no, wait. Yes, it's a cloudy atmosphere. There's a lot of storms, so you got to have these lightning rods to help protect your base because the storms will hit the domes. But that also collects electricity and feeds into your power collectors. So you need those around. Basically, you want to have everything under the cover and protection of a lightning rod. There's big ones that do 5,000 kilowatts. There's small ones that do 3,000 kilowatts. Most of ours are 5,000 kilowatts. And so you'll hear a sound when one of these gets hit, and you'll hear and you'll see one of the deals go up and what have you. So, all right. So let's take a look at our base management. We have 133 people, 31 workers, 34 biologists, 32 engineers, 14 medic, and 22 armed guards. We got 60 bots, 33 carrier bots, 13 constructor bots, and 14 driller bots. So we're in excellent shape. This is terrific. We have a couple of farm domes. We have all the techs. Do we have all the techs? We do have all the techs unlocked at this point. Hooray and huzzah. So we've built the super big solar panels, the super big wind turbines, the super big water extractors, the super big power collector mahoopa joops. We've got the genetically modified mater plants, or onion plants and mater plants. We've got the driller bot and constructor bot blueprints, so we can make those. We're making those over here. Making some of them. We're just making carrier bots there. But that's one of our fix them up things. We got the farm dome. We got the big ass storage dome. Let's see, what else where are the other patents? Massive store pip-up, closet pip-up, Yeah, that about covers it. There you go. We got some all. There you go. So that was a lightning hit on this deal right here. And you'll see this thing just went up real quick. Or one of them did. So, hooray. Okay, so what it comes down to is we need to keep working. All right, let's take a look here. We got plenty of money. No, we don't have. Actually, we don't. Well, yeah, we got plenty of money. Plus, we got all the tech spots. So really, I mean, we're totally self-sufficient. We've got food. We've got meals. That's what's important. We've got raw materials, and we've got prepared materials. We got plenty of medical kits. We got spare parts. We're making guns. We're making semiconductors. So those are going into guns and bots, which I guess we could shift focus to the bots, but I mean, because we don't need the money from selling the guns, but it does help if we're bringing in trade ships and whatnot. So we've got plenty of room to expand the base. We can get rid of the schmutz right here. Show you how this works. We'll just go out here. We're going to grab the starport. Plunk. Done. And then delete it. excuse me, before any bots get the wrong idea and think, hey, we need to haul stuff out there. Oh, okay. Bleep, 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 bleep. We got a couple of med bays shut down, but that's if we bring in big visitor ships. And they come in with like a bunch of, spatial accident victims or wounded soldiers or hurt miners or irradiated Chernobyl people or something like that. Then we can activate the med bays and treat up to 18 people in short order. So, all right, storm passed. That's great. It is nighttime, so the solar panels now are running off of, out of power. We'll be on wind power, except wind just died on us. But we have 240,000 kilowatts of power stored, and we're burning. See, even there, with the wind dying off, now we're generating zero power. We're burning 351 kilowatts, basically whatever time period that is. But we have a lot of storage. And that's good, because that's the key on this planet, is getting your infrastructure up and built so it will support operations. And then you go from there. So that's the key. That's what it is. It is what it is. All right. So over here, I'm looking at this and say, oh, you know what? There is a canteen. So that's where people can go eat. Let's take a look here at the what kind of foods on them. We got salads. Good. Salads. Good. We got beef. We got lettuce. What just got put in here? Tomatoes. If something else gets fed in, that'll make more salads. Otherwise, they're going to wind up with just a basic meal, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Now, if a wheat... No, peas won't do. We need like a wheat or maize to be put in there. And then that will help turn this into a burger. Otherwise, it's going to sit in the machine. So you don't want a whole lot of these Vitra meat makers. Those go in the lab. This is the lab right here. We have a position for a medic to make medical supplies. Let's see. It's over here. Yeah, see, we have basically just one going here. It's making beef because it's what's for dinner. And so you don't want just it's great to have the meat to trade, but again, once you achieve a certain level, you really don't even have to trade, right? Except to clear out your inventory. So let's see what we want to do then. So we've got some stuff going over this way. We can actually complete this little loop around this way. And if we're going to do that, then we might as well, because this has that covered to there. That's got that covered. This is double covered. We might as well just throw in some more fracking power storage. And then another big frickin'... Oh, you know what? I don't want to do a panel here because it's far. This one's actually a long way too, but we're going to build the base this direction. There you go. You just saw a lightning strike on there. And there was another one. So that's 10,000 kilowatts of power put back in the system. So that works out. We got a sleeper dome over here we can power up. So we've got the ability to expand this direction, and we've got the ability to expand this direction, which that's a lot of expansion. And you can see here the bots are bringing stuff out through the methane lake. I don't know why they're taking the shortcut through the methane lake, but I guess it doesn't hurt them. As long as they don't fart. That'd be funny. Bot, zit, he farts, he has a little short circuit or something. Psst, boom! Half the base leveled because a damn bot farted in the lake. We have a couple of mines going over here, and they're doing... Now, we have a human in the mine, and that's not cool. We don't want humans in the mine. We check here. We got 13... So we got 2 mines there. We set up 2 more over here. So, in effect, we need 12 bots working at any given time. So, let's see what we got here. There's driller bots. Okay, cool. Driller bots are in progress. There's a constructor bot. Constructor bots... Well, here, let me go through this let's go from the top to the bottom. Constructor bots are your most useful bots. That's the yellow guys. They build things and repair things and can repair other bots. So they do the work of an engineer. They just can't make stuff. Okay, they can build structures, but they can't make stuff. Okay, like operate the machines. All right, so they take the place of an engineer, so engineers don't have to go outside the base, and they can carry stuff, which means not only do they do the work of an engineer, but they do the work of a carrier bot too. And those are the blue guys. So there's the little blue guys running around. All right, and the carrier bots just carry stuff from A to B. Otherwise, they just get in the way. And then there's the red guys that look kind of mean and menacing. Those are your driller bots. That guy right there looks like a driller. Yep, that's him. And they go work in the mines. So yeah, we need new driller bots. We need them constantly coming off the assembly line. But we're mostly focused on carrier bots. Now, for a minute, all right, so this over here is carrier bot. Okay, cool. And you got to have superconductors. The Rush song. Watch his every move, superconductor. All right, so we're making superconductors over here. You got to have those, plus bioplastic and metal, to make a bot. Yeah. So over here, we have more constructor bots being made. This one's not in progress. This one's in progress. If you hit a different one while it's in progress, it will take it back to 0. So don't do that. This guy, he's not been started yet. So we're going to actually change him over to a driller bot. So this dude's coming to come work on him now. Boom. So now he's building up a driller bot. And these guys are at their self-healing platforms, bot auto repair. All right, now this, really? You needed to push like one more button, dude, and the bot would have been done. One more second of work. Frickin' union types. Damn it. Okay, so so there's that. Now I don't think I can do this. Would it be possible to squishy? No, you gotta have space. We do not. Oh, this will be cool. Hang on. I'm going to do this for giggles. Giggles! Check this out. So we're going to do let's do a big one, if we can do it. No? Okay. So I'm going to move this as close to the edge as possible. All right, watch. We're going to do that, and then we're going to delete it. Why'd you do that, A-Train? Because that's how you close up the lakes. All right? There's a method to the madness. So if we get this over here, see, it can, sometimes you just have to do the squishy method. Okay. We talked about, that didn't do any good. But what you can do is just set stuff up and it will, you know, kind of close up a lake. Like this here was part of the lake, but see how it's closed up along it now? Now, the other thing we can do, if we get lucky, I'm trying to get it to catch from that other. Now, this might do a little bit more. Nope, not really. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, we don't need to worry about that because we got this area to grow into as well. Oh, we got that area to grow into. So we've got plenty of room for growth. Plus, but wait, there's more. We could take out this big solar panel, move it elsewhere, and then grow along this way or this way. So we have options. Coach Brooks likes options. Bzzz. Now this here doesn't cover very much, but this covers a lot. So I might want to upgrade this to a bigger one because then I can grow more stuff over here. But here's the thing. Your bots still have to go outside. Nothing's going to hurt them. But they'll have to do spare parts on your turbines and your solar panels to keep them in good working condition. And in doing so, you know, they're out in the elements. So you want this these close to an airlock. So either a person or a bot spends as little time outside as possible. Now on your other planets, excuse me, the easy planet you have dust storms. The second planet, you have blizzards. The third planet, you have solar flares. Okay? Those will wipe out your people. Well, they'll wear your people out. The solar flares are really bad because they irradiate your people. And after a certain level, if they can't get to a med bay and get healed by a medic quick, they're screwed. They're dead, dude. Dead, Jim. So I feel like we've got a lot of production capacity. All right, that's just beyond the range here. Like Bruce Hornsby in the range. So what we're going to do is also build a big dealio. And we're going to build it, try to build it kind of in a way that covers as much space out here as possible. So even if they built this first, it wouldn't matter because it wouldn't have a connection into the system here. All right. And then this won't cover this, but this does, well, actually that doesn't cover that. Let's look also at our water grid. Water grid could use a little bit of work. So we'll look at picking that up. So this is 20,000 more kilowatts of power collection. Now it's hooked into the system, so it's going to start cruising up here because, and then this now will be the priority. But this covers a lot of this little plain over here. And now, also recognize this stuff here is just schmutz. All right. We'll just stick that. Watch this. Goodbye. Just like that. Now, whereas this over here, this is real deal. We can chip away at that, but we're not going to be able to get rid of it entirely. There is a limit to what you can take away from those formations. See, like this right here, we can take some of that out. See, that timed out really good. The storm passed. Now, see, we can take all that out. See what I'm saying? Now, here's the only thing, is if you do this and then you save the game and come back to it later, anything you've chipped away but you haven't built in the area, you'll have to do this all over again. See, that's as maximum we can chip away at this. Chip, 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 chippy. Whereas we can knock, watch this. There's a whole lot, boom. Whole lot going on there. This right here we can make smooth, nice and smooth. Can we? Can we? Yep, yep, yep. There we go. Cool. So let's see if we can chip, 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 chippy, chippy. The landing pad is the most efficient way to do it. You can do it with the base pad, and it fits in little tiny spots, and then we'll kind of reveal what is going on. The landing pad helps because it covers more space, right? Like over here. I mean, you just got to get close to this. Boom. And it clears it out. Okay. So that's how that works. Any questions on the game? These are our water collectors. Speaking of, we need to do some water collection, didn't we? And this is where we just built the new stuffs. So further away from the base is where you want to build your power collectors, your radio antennas, telescopes. There are no predictable disasters in this planet. The telescope, okay, so on the easy planet, the telescope will predict when a dust storm is coming, and then it helps you, it improves your engagement chances with the laser to shoot down meteors. The second planet, which is the ice planet we called Hoth, it will predict a blizzard, but you don't have meteors on that planet, so you don't have to. All you need is like one, so that you can tell when a blizzard's coming to get your people back inside. And it'll give you 2 stages of warning if you get correct detection. It'll say detected, coming soon, and then imminent means it's here. Boom. It's Taco Tuesday and there's tacos on the table, right? So, and then on the third planet, the challenging planet. Well, no, there's easy, challenging, difficult, whatever. The third planet, it will help you got to have it to shoot down meteors because there's a ton of those, and then it will help predict solar flares because that one's really hard. This planet here, the trick from the start was the fact that you only have 4 people to start with, so you got to get a medic on board in case somebody gets hurt, and then you have to just start adding a couple of people, because you're not going to have the resources to build a ton of stuff early. You got to start with the small domes. So we started with the 4-pad biodome and the small canteen and the small production or processing plant and the small factory. And the real critical part is just getting 3 or 4 workers, 2 to 3 biologists. You want to have about 7 to 8 people, that small dome, with a tomato plant, a mushroom plant, and a wheat plant. Okay, that makes pasta. And then 1 other vegetable. And the trick there is you won't be able to make medical kits early on with just that 1 dome, because you need the food. But those 4, if you do tomatoes, onions, mushrooms, and wheat, you will either have pasta or salads, which makes your people happy. They don't want basic food. Pasta, wheat, salads, pasta, or burgers are the 3 special recipes. You find that by going here to the question mark, and you go to structures, go to interior structures, go to the canteen, boom, and meal maker, or meals. Go to meal maker, full recipes. Any 3 different vegetables equals salad. Wheat and mushrooms or wheat and tomatoes equals pasta. Rice, mushrooms, tomatoes, pasta. Rice plus any meat equals pasta. Okay. Wheat and any meat equals burger. Maize and any meat equals a burger. So these make the people happy. So make sure you get your people happy in that regard. That's a good way to start. Let's do some more water. And again, this stuff doesn't need maintenance. It's just got to be built. So as soon as it's built, you're in business. We'll do a couple of these. Oh, look at this. This is only going to connect. Oh, no, it did connect with a path. I like it. All right, cool. Now, the storms hit. Let's make sure the game speed's set to 4, so we're moving along. All right, so we need to get more people in here. The question is, how many beds do we have? Now, my typical rule is you want 1 bed for 2 butts. People can sleep in shifts, okay? The beds will make people happier than sleeping on the floor. Early game, they're going to be sleeping on the floor in this thing. So you want to get a landing pad built quick so that you can make sure you get some extra crew in. You want crew redundancy, all right? Especially for workers and biologists, because you'll start with 2 workers, 1 biologist, and 1 engineer, and a carrier bot. That's it, okay? So early game, their mindset, their attitude is going to be excellent. As long as you've got excellent or good. Excellent, you'll get up to 3 people. Good, you'll get usually just 1, the welfare. Now, I see this falling off, and I don't like seeing that fall off. So we need to find out what's going on here. So we got 38 carrier bots. We got tons of bots. So the only question is, why was it falling off? But now it's going up again. So, as long as you don't have a bunch of hungry people running around. See, we got a bunch of people who are thirsty and sleepy. Well, we got sleeping quarters everywhere. So let's evaluate. A dormitory is great, but they're happier with cabins. Okay. So this one sleeps 10. It would sleep 12 if I redid the bunk arrangement. On this planet, your only concern is a lightning strike on a dome. It will kill people. All right. Jesus. There's a bunch of strikes right there together. There's another one. So the more lightning rods you have, the more strikes you get. So yeah, we're making power because lightning. The main threat here is for the easy planet and the second hardest planet. It's less of a threat here because the simple deterrence is you build lightning rods. You build lightning rods, it protects your stuff. And in this case, I've got like Department of Redundancy department going on. A lot of stuff is covered by even 2 of those. Now, you don't necessarily need to do that, but it's better if you have coverage. You want full coverage with all state. All right. But with the planets with the meteors, which is the easy one, and then the third one, your biggest concern is a meteor crashing in on a dome and killing everyone inside. That's not good. Okay. So you want to limit the number of beds you have because that limits the number of people who can be in there at any given time. All right. But you can put up to 6 bunks in the small. This is the smaller of the 2 dorms. All right. So now let's do, this is 7. So this is a cabin. And this is 10. So that's 17. All right. Here's another 7. So that's 24. And you want these kind of close to people's workplaces, because then they can go, okay, here's another 7. So that's 31, right? Right? Keep up my math here. 31. Oh, here's another 7, so that's 38. There's another 7, that's 45. So this section of the base has 45 over here. All right? Now here's another 12. So that's 57. Heinz 57. Okay? So 57. This is designed mainly for visitors. So 57. All right, let's look over this way. This is all the starport. All right, so now let's come over here. All right, so if we come over this side, 57 plus 12 is 69. Plus 7 is 76. Okay. And then over here we have another 7. So that's 83. So 83 beds, 133 people. So 83 times 2 is 166. So in theory, we've got enough beds to easily accommodate 166 people. That's pretty good. Remember that cabins and med bays are cul-de-sacs. You cannot attach. They have 1 attach point. All right. Everything else has 2, or however many you squish off of it. Right. Right. So now we're looking good on water. We're producing more than double the water we use at night. Night's the time to measure that, because you increase water production at night, or water consumption is increased at night. We have tons of power. We have a lot of power production in addition to the storage and what have you. So what we may look to do here is we have a lot of metal, and so daytime is pretty reliable to get at least some power out of squishy, solar panels. So let's see if we can do a little something like this. All right, that just pulled up the edge, but not really. Oh, I got a big, that's a frickin' methane lake there. Yeah, so we're going to keep this side open for construction, for stuffs, for people. Let's see. That backs up to there. Okay, that's great. Now there's some geometry stuff on this. If you're aware, you've watched, that's why you just moved around a little bit at a time, trying to feel out exactly where you could build something. All right, so, wait, are we at the edge of the map? Oh, we are at the edge of the map. I can't go any further right. All right, so this is all space we could build to, kind of along this line here, I think. So it says place near an existing structure, as opposed to, I guess we can do that. So, I had originally intended on possibly running, and I still haven't upgraded these 2. These are the only 2 facilities that are still the originals on the mine, but although that's even been shifted as well. I intended on running habitable facilities around here, but with 133 people already, and we actually have more room right here. So we can get more domes or stuff in here. Yeah, that's at least 1 large dome. Do we have... We do. The bar's right there. We don't have a bar. Okay, excellent state. That's good. We don't have a bar on this side of the base. But do we have... Okay, so we got food stockpiling, vegetable stockpiling. Okay. So with that being the case, and this is even a small robotics facility. I went small on that. That's a big lab. And what's our storage capacity here? All right, we're 50% on this one and probably 60 on this one. So we're 74. So our storage capacity, we got a lot of food starting to stockpile. So to help with that, what we can do here is look to build a bar. Now our food things should have salads, hooray. It says wheat, mushrooms. Wheat and mushrooms should make pasta. Yes, there we go. And then wheat, tomatoes, wheat, mushrooms, pasta. Oh, salads. Okay. Salads overrides, but we have wheat and mushrooms, which if tomatoes go in there, then that will make pasta. Wheat and mushrooms alone won't do it. It'll just make a base. Oh, wait, up. We got something else in there. Cool. So that works out. Where do we want to go? Where do we want to go? Where do we go? Where do we go? You know what? I know what we can do. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull this off here, because this is going to be... Ah, yes. Hooray. We're going to try to do a little squishy work here. And see if we can fit something in this space to jump across. Keep doing some squishy work. I don't think we're going to be able to fit the big water deal in here. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on now. Hold on. It should have let us do this anyway, though. Come on. This should fit, but it's not going to want to fit. That's okay, because we can just use something smaller to make our connection. I mean, because we want to get over to here, and then we want to complete this ring. That's kind of the goal here. So if we have to use this, we can use this. I'd rather use this because it's more efficient, but this one will work. It's stupid, but it works. Okay, now this opens that up. What are you doing? Alright, we just had a couple of carrier bots we lost, which sucks. Alright, so that gets that. How far out is this? Oh, that's a little way out. Oh, let's see. Can I pull up the edge here and try to get another big solar panel here? Okay. Let's see what we need to do. I know what we're going to do today, Ferb. I think. That doesn't mean this is going to work, but it might work. Come on. Come on. Work for me. Work for me. Seriously. I gotta raise the edge of that lake, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. So I don't think we can do that there. Looking for a connection here, people. All right, now this is raising the edge of this lake. So now let's go bigger. Let's go for the starport. Let's see what we can get. A little more action out of it. Yep, yep, Yep. There we go. All right, that's helping. Cool. Now this little lake here we should be able to get rid of. Entirely. Come on. That pulled up a little bit of it. But the trick is building stuff across it with a walkway. You don't just want a cable connection, you want like this. You don't want this. You want this. Because then that will, boom, clear it up completely. All right, so this over here, that works. That built. So I'll clear out some of the metal over here. Yep, yep, very good. And while we're at that, let's just go ahead and build another one of these. Because why not? And then, since we built another one of those, sure. Let's go for another. Whoa, that ain't gonna work. Not there. Over here, squishy. Yeah. The only thing is, with a lot of bots, you wind up with a lot of bot deaths. It's just a circle of life. Squishy! See, I'll take that one, but I won't take this one. Alright, so then let's go this way with it. See if we can get this to squishy! That'll go. Of course, it does occur to me that we are probably well out of range of coverage here. Yeah, well, we're moving out of range of coverage. Okay. Moving out of range of coverage is not the worst thing in the world. So let's do a little of this. And a little bit of this. Because now we're kind of working our way around the back side of this deal here. And then over here, squishy, we'll do this. Okay. So yeah. Excuse me. That's going to take care of a lot of our deal. Now, we had discussed putting a bar over here somewhere. So, not a bad idea. Okay, we can make that connection. We cannot make that connection. Change. Okay. Sorry, guys. I know y'all grabbed your stuff. Really, if I go short angles, I think we can make it better. Okay. Yeah, we can make all three now. So now we're good. So only do 2 connections initially. Don't do 3, because invariably what will happen is multiple bots or engineers will be assigned to do different pieces sometimes, and you'll wind up with this, like this clown here who was just hanging out for a minute. He could get trapped. So you want to be able to do, you want the middle one to get completed first, and then you can set up the final connection. So now that stuff's all laid out. We just need a builder Bob bot come around. See, he's going to take care of this. Now he can get the hell out of there. You can get the hell out of there. Thank you. And now we can do this. And now here, we say, okay, how's this laid out? So what we're going to want to do is put screens on this side, because we're not going to make connections that way. All right. And then we're going to put some seating tables here and here. And then we're going to put some drink maker machines here. Put some standing room tables here and here. And always put in water fountains. And put in a couple. Okay, good. See, the Builder Bob bots are having a convention. All right, so sometimes they'll do the stupid. They'll go to the wrong side, and they'll build themselves in and trap themselves. But Jesus Christ, there's like freaking, it's a convention. All right, now, all the carrier bot types should go running over to grab vegetables from somewhere. And see the parade coming here? See, they're coming over here. They're going to come load these machines. So these machines take like 3 vegetables, and then they make alcoholic drinks. Now, oh, nope, we got a big gymnasium over here, so we don't need to worry about that. All right, cool. So that takes care of that. This is getting a little, we're getting a little high in our stuffs, so we're going to activate the Wonder Twin powers, and we're going to turn on this, and it just don't burn a lot of power. This especially burns 33 electric, so don't build a starport unless you're ready for a starport. Okay, these burn 4 or 5. All right, so now we're going to go in here and we're going to turn on traders, and then I think we're going to look at going ahead and adding some people here, and we're going to do. All right, so here comes the first bunch. Now, that is 1 biologist and 1 worker. Great, cool, thanks. So we want big trade ships coming in, ideally, because then we can offload a whole lot of this. How many? We got 45 carrier bots and 15. Remember, the constructor bots can carry stuff as well. Now, if you see someone come off with purple suit on, that's 2 biologists and an engineer right there. If they come off this yellow ship with a purple suit, go to yellow alert immediately, because that's a bad guy. All right. Also, if they come off visitor ships with nothing above their head, like some need, like water or sleep or medical help or food, they're a bad guy. Go to yellow alert, because your base is about to get invaded, or your people are going to die. All right, 50% commission. Okay, cool, got it. All right, this ain't, can't take a ton, but it can take what it can take, right? So yeah, we'll ditch what we can ditch. I don't care about the money. Okay, I mean, we can take a couple spare parts, I guess. Whatever. We have tons of stuff, though, right? We want to clear out some of this. The food, especially the vitra meat, the ore, and the starch. Okay? We want to clear that out. So the key here is you want to have lots of carrier bots to make life easier. All right, now here comes this. All right, 2 more biologists and a worker. Biologists are green, workers are blue, engineers are yellow, medics are red, red suits, and guards are gray. So yeah, we'll keep looking on that. All right, so here's more people coming in, and now we're looking at, yep, that's an engineer. That's a, see, we got a medic, an engineer, and another engineer. Cool. We're going to push up to 150 people, and then we're going to pause for a minute, all right? Because we want to make sure our food production keeps up with it. All right, so yeah, this is not what we want, but okay, there's 2 more engineers. Well, we got a lot of engineers coming in, which is great. We're going to increase the number of workers, increase the number of engineers, and we're going to actually add some to the guard. Yeah, we want to make sure we're actually getting more biologists than anything. We'll buy a bot for me, 40% commission. Okay, give me your money. No. I'll take carrier bot. Take that. Let's see. Doot. All right, so let's throw them like 20 of these, 10 of these. Oh, shoot, we just went to capacity there. Yeah, we're capacity. Let's take off a couple of these. 3. All right, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're at 226 now. That's close enough. Wait. Oh, their value is 226. Okay, so we can take off one of these and put on one of these, and then take off one of these, and Bob's your uncle. Yellow alert. All right, notice these guys are all purple. Purple suits. This is bad. So now all of our guards should get over here and start fighting. But we got one-on-one fights going on, which is going to hurt our people. This guy's going to die because our guards were slow on the response here. Okay, there's 2 more somewhere. I don't know where they are. We got 6 of them. Where are they? I hear shooting going on. All right, that should be all 6. All right, we'll settle down. We got a bunch of stuff that got dropped here that needs to get picked up. This guy needs to get taken care of. So hopefully he'll get taken care of. We got a lot of stuff laying around. Let's turn off another trade ship coming in and see if... All right, and there we have 3 new guards that just showed up, which is great. Upgrade. Oh man, I just told you guys not to. No, I don't want you here on. I want this guy taken care of and out of the way first. And see, if that guard hadn't died, we'd be at 150 people right now. So we are up to 24 guards. They're all armed. Okay, so this guy, 2, 1, done. All right, so now we'll deal with this guy. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take your money. I know it's 60% commission, which is kind of stupid. We got 13 guns, though. Let's take some of those. Well, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Yeah, I know. We don't have the money for that. So let's drop this money off. Really, we could drop that off. Oops. Take one of these off. All right, we're at 155 versus 256. This is the problem with the small ships. Oh, you know what? There. All right, cool. So let's get that guy taken care of. And what we got here? We got another guard or 2. All right, we got another 2 guards. So that should take us to 26 guards. And they'll be armed up as soon as they go check in because we got guns everywhere. Say, boom, all set. Okay, so we just increased our guard force by 4, which is great. We did pick up another medic. So we'll stick with medics. But we do want to pick up more workers and biologists. All right, so there's three new medics. Okay. Wow. All right. So we're good on medics. We're up to 18. So let's get that out of here. The stuff rolls forward. If you hit the minus sign, it rolls to the next category. If you hit the plus, it takes away from it. Okay. So here, although here it's taken away from this. So we'll go 25. Well, actually, let's do this. Perfect. There. That'll work. Remember, your biologists are needed to grow the food to feed everybody else. So here we got a worker, and another worker. So workers may have just taken the lead in this little deal. And let's just turn off colonist ships and turn traders back on here. We went up to 158 real quick. So we need to keep an eye on the meals. We got tons of food. So we've got the food to feed into the machines. Okay? The problem is the timing aspect, because it takes a second for stuff to get processed. If you don't have a ready meal, like these are pasta, which is great, okay? But it's going to take a second to process this. You want ready meals. When someone puts something in the machine, you want them to be able to take something out of the machine, right? And that's the trick. So, key point there is that's why you need tons of carrier bots. Because if the people start getting pissy and hungry, they're going to wander back and forth through your base, and you're going to have a big die-off, because they'll put food in the machine, but then they'll walk away from it because they won't wait for it to process into at least a basic meal. All right? The basic meal is just, you know, needed. All right, so here we have a trade ship lollipop. Now he wants 65% commission, which sucks, but we can dump a bunch of crap on him. So that's not a whole lot of money. These are 10 each. Food is 5 each. 150. We could dump, and again, I don't care about the money at this point. We've got more money than we need, but let's do that and dump some more starch on them. That'll clear out. We just want to clear out storage. And it gets to be a pain in the butt because we need to have a lot of, we have 50 carrier bots, which is great. So the carrier bots will do the majority of the work here. All right. And here's why you want to have a starport built like I have. We got 4 airlocks now cycling bots and people in and out very quickly. In fact, 5. We don't actually want this one going at the moment, but it's okay because it's just a trader. We don't have to worry about bad guys. All right, so let's see what this guy wants. Another 65% commission. These medical traders, boy, howdy. They think they're something special. Well, all right, so now this number has dwindled. All right, so we've cleared some of that out. Let's clear some bioplastic out. Oh, actually, this guy had a lot of cargo space too, which is great. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. So we're clearing out almost 40 things from storage. And so this storage looks like it's about 75%, 65%, okay. And then this storage over here is at 60%. And if you want a good way to burn through stuff out of storage. It's build storage. So, you know, we could build a big storage thing right here. It serves as storage and as a pass-through. Okay? Just like if you build a dormitory, this is effectively storage for bioplastic. All right, does that make sense? This command center right here, if you build a desk, that's one metal and one bioplastic each. So if you need somewhere to kind of clear out a little storage, or early game, if you don't have a storage facility built yet, but you need to move some bioplastic or metal out of a machine so they can keep making more, then build something that is going to take that, all right, like a security desk is going to take one metal, one bioplastic. And then that's effectively storage, because if you then need it elsewhere, click delete or recycle, boom, done. All right. That takes care of it for you. Let's get some medical kits out of here. And then let's get some of this out and some of this out. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, give me some of these back. And take some more of these. Sure. Yeah, he's getting the good end of the deal, but that's not the point. The point is we want to clear out storage. All right, so this whole area over here is well covered from the Department of Redundancy Department. That's a good thing. Also, remember, every 2-3 domes or so, you want to build an O2 generator, especially if you're going to put living quarters off of them, because this provides oxygen for 30 people. Well, here we've got 12, and here we've got 7. That's 19. And if there's people over here hanging out or over here working out, okay, you know, it can be a pain. All right, somebody's knocking at my door, somebody's ringing the bell, so hang on just a minute, and I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that, folks. It's my new neighbor across the breezeway from me, wondering about the Wi-Fi password and stuff. And I don't know what their Wi-Fi is. But I can, oops, hang on. We get gameplay going. Oh, I didn't put the game in pause mode. What an idiot. Hopefully nothing catastrophic happened. All right, we're still 158 people, 92 bots. Okay, cool. All right, this got built. That's good. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, I think we're all right. What was that? Was that a trade ship? Oh, you know what? There's probably a trade ship or two came in, and I didn't do anything with the trade ships. Sorry. All right, here. Let me save the game here for a second. Let me put this in hold mode, because now I need to run and dehydrate. So give me just a minute. chit chat with your friends. I'll be right back. Okay. Now we're taking care of that. It's our 1 hour pit stop. An hour into our stream here. 204? Did I did put 104 on the thing, right? Saying the start time was 104. Yikes. Hope I got that right. Okay, we're back. With that said, let me do this real quick here. Return to game. And let me see if I can. Ah, there's trade ship. Okay, then let's do this, and let's click on this trade ship and see what we can ditch. All right, now see, we still got plenty of meals going. We got beverages. We got stuff coming in. 137. We got 18 available here. So let's do that. That's 100. That's 150. 150. And we can take one of those off. Boom. Trade it. All right. So over here now, because now we're up to 158 people. So we've added quite a few. Let's see. I need to text. Oh, heck, I'm getting a phone call. Hang on just a second here, folks. Hey, David, I'm on the phone call real quick, so you guys just hang on for a minute here because I'm trying to help out a friend. Okay, folks, sorry about that. All right. Older people can be obstinate as hell. I know I dealt with this with my dad. And it's like, you want to help them? Oh, geez. I didn't put that in save mode again. Jesus, tell me we didn't have a die-off. Okay. Looks like the base is in good shape still. We're okay, we got a trade. Oh, we got a big trade ship. All right, here's the thing. The number of meals we have and vegetables is starting to dwindle. So, what can we do about that? Well, there's a couple of things we can do about that. Now, we have a bunch of crap to trade off, so let's line that up at least. Let's get this, let's get these, let's get this. We'll take the money, and we're going to get a bunch of the junk out of here, and then we're going to evaluate our food situation. So let's take 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1,000, 1, 2, 3, and take a couple of these while you're at it for good measure. Now we don't want, well, yeah, we can break that down and pick this up and take that off. Oh, whoops, what just happened? Oh, I'm still one thing over here. Wait, did I turn my mic back on? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Gosh, this is a lot of stuff to move around, but we got a lot of bots. That's what they're there for. All right, so we need to take one thing off. This is the cheapest thing. Perfect. Boom. All right, watch the bots scramble. Now, let's go into evaluation. Well, oh, okay. We can handle the food situation here. So, we got room over here with the Department of Redundancy, Department Biodome. Let's put in that. Let's put in some radishes so we have redundancy there. Put some lettuce in here and put some more mushrooms in over here. And then on this side, we'll put in a pea pad right there. And let's see. Oh, wait. Get out of that. Get out. Go quickly. Turn that off. Okay. Second here. Wait, they just buzzed off, but did they buzz off with... I guess they did. I guess we moved enough schmutz to get them taken care of. All right. Yeah, see, this is starting to fill up quick. So we really got to work this process. All right. So now we got some food stuff going. Let's go ahead and put in another mater pad and another onion pad because we know we're going to get food out of that. And then we'll put in another rice baby pad. Okay, so we still got 3 pads. Wait, 1, 2. We got 2 pad positions over here. And we could take out this tree. All right, so that's that side of the base. We could always swap out mushroom pads for something more productive, something's faster production. Now, we don't have a lot going on this side of the base, so let's see what we got over here. Yeah, see, we got basic meals. So now, okay, now we're starting to see a problem. So, here's what we're going to do. First of all, we're going to put an airlock right here, right along the edge of the deal. Okay. Second is, well, let them get that started, because then all this needs is 2 bioplastic and 2 metal. Okay, so there's that. That was the knock on the door earlier. Okay. All right, so then that addressed the other phone call. Okay. All right. So this deal here, we can put some more stuff in here as well. So let's do, what do we got? We got, that's onions, GM onions. This is radishes. We could take out this mushroom pad and replace it with a radish pad. I hate radishes. You guys like radishes? I don't like radishes. Ugh. Blech. So with that, is this a rice pad? Yes. I don't really want to put in a whole bunch more starch because nope. Okay, there. Because we've got tons of starch, right? So we might as well, if the issue's food, then focus on food. Do you feel me? You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, let's see how these are looking. So here's tomatoes, and lettuce, and lettuce, and lettuce, and shoot. Can we get some onions in here? So I think what we're going to look to do here is build another canteen over here, like so. Okay. And then we're going to look to build another farm dome over here. Now, if we're lucky, we can build a deal off of this. But what we may wind up doing is push these further out, like maybe this way or something. Or we may focus on pushing them over here. I mean, this isn't the most convenient for needing sleeping places, but I really would like to bridge this gap here for giggle's sake. Giggle. Oh, there. That's what we wanted to do. See how we filled that in now? All right, so now let's go back and let's try to do something different and see if we can get another position to fill stuff. Now, food is on the rise and we're back up to 33 meals, which is good. Now, we want them to be quality meals, but right now, this is sufficient. Nope. Don't be dragging stuff over here. Okay, good. All right, so people are coming over here to sleep, which is great. So here's what I'm going to try to do then, is put this here, but I want to connect it off of this. And I don't suppose it'll let me put this here. Squishy? Nope. Okay. All right, we've added 25 people since we started. Good vibrations. All right, so we're good. Good libations in this case. I really would like to connect. Nope, that did a cable. Cable doesn't do me any good. Other side, go here, here. Try this. Nope. Well, wait, this might do something there, and it didn't. All right, screw it. So let's just do this here. Okay. And what that does is it puts the sleeping quarters off of an O2 generator and allows us to build this direction. So we'll be able to continue out here with whatever. Even a big dome. Okay. And at that point we could probably build something else. All right, cool. Now remember what I said earlier, this is effectively storage for bioplastics. So this is going to take 7 more bioplastic out of our storage, which is great. Now, oh, I need to turn trade ships back on. Okay, so now over here, what can we do? We can put that there. We're not going to be able to build anything over here that I'm aware of. All right, now we got a trade ship. So let's see. That's a small one. That's okay. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. We got tons of bioplastic and metal we can sell. Tons of starch. Good chunk of metal. Medical supplies we can sell. Food we don't want it. Well, we got 62 food and the machines are full. So this we could sell. Now the 3 meat I'm not fussed about, because again, you got to have kind of goofy setups to do meat. That's why I like to focus on salads 1, pasta 2. Meat is number 3. So let's do 10, 20, 30, 40. And we'll back out. Cool. All right, so now, I kind of feel like what we want, oh, here's what we want to do. We want to create a ring here. So we want to close this gap. All right, so that's a big-ass wind turbine right there. You know what? Let's build a big ass wind turbine right here. Yeah, it's a little ways out, but there's that right there, right? And that will allow us to take this one out because then we'll have a connection this way, right? And then we can continue building infrastructure this direction, which allows us to build habitable domes this direction. Make sense? I thought so. So with that being the case, then we're going to be able to build a cabin over here. Or we could build a laboratory or something else. I don't know. Probably want to put in a... okay. So the wind turbine's up. Great. Here, this is good. Give me all your money and no one gets hurt. All right. So here we go with 30 of these. Boom. We're already over there. Cool. 10, 20, 30 of these. Cool. And actually we'll back out 10 of those. Put in 10 of those. And 3 of those. Boom. So we're moving 63 units of stuff out. All right. So with that wind turbine built... oh, no, we can't. We got to wait till this connection gets made. We can't do anything until then. Let's see if... okay, so let's go. Let's try to go with this again. I want to try to get rid of this lake here. Come on, squishy. All right, that did a little bit. Oh, they'll go way over here. Okay, whatever. Frickin' build it. Jeez Louise. All right, we can take this out now. Cool. It's a little ship. Take that guy. Actually, hold. Hold. Quickly. 50, 12, 33. Okay. We don't need driller bots, but we'll take a carrier bot. Holy crap. Nope. We don't need driller bots. Dang, we got driller bots galore. 10, 20, 30, 40. That's 200 of it. There's 300 of it. And we got 6 slots left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. Okay. So now, this is going to be a little bit of a travel, but again, a bot will handle it, so we're not too fussed about it. Now, let's take a look at this. That takes us to the edge of this. Let's take a look at this. That's all covered. All right. So even to here, we're covered. You see that? Now, this over here covers this. This covers this. This covers this. So this can come out and this can come out. All right. That's a lot of metal. They'll carry that crap back in here, which would be great. Now, over here, let's see if we can... wait, back up. Hold on. One step at a time. Let's put a big-ass dorm right wherever we can squish it in here. That's as close as we can squish it. I feel like we might need to do an O2 generator here and build off of it. All right, before we do that, let's hold on. $50. We have 10 more we can do. There. Cool. All right. Let's see. There's a driller bot that just got zapped. All right. So we could build that off. Oh no, I don't want to do that because that's going to tear up the vid screens. So we want to come off of the deal here. And then if we do an O2 generator here-ish. Okay, we got a ways we can go here. All right, so I'm starting to have a plan come together here. That works. This works. Which means this will work. And then we need another one of these over here. Put a plant over here. That works. And one more back behind here. And one over here. There's a lot of that bioplastic used up. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. 7 more beds. Cool. All right, now we got more O2 production, and now I'm going to look at. We're going to continue staging forward. Shoot, I imagine I just lost a trade ship, but that's okay. I think it was a small one. Yeah. So that's okay. Okay, so this is good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put a airlock here, kind of here-ish, and then go see what this guy wants. All right, let's see here. So we can trade you some of this. And some of these. Cool. All right, so now once this airlock gets built here, that's going to support future construction this direction. It's almost like we got a little port going here. So let's see if I can actually kind of... Nope. Can't do anything nifty with that. Okay, now this is getting out of range. Whoops. And this is out of range here. So, what that means then is, well, there's a couple, whoops, nope, hang on. Okay, that gets that crap out of the way. All right, we got this little thing here. This may or may not be good. Oh, nope, that'll go away. Hooray. And there's a big trade ship. Although I think right at the moment, I think we're actually kind of getting squared away here. All right. So this setup here, we're going to do this right here. Oh, we don't need, wait, one more second. 33 driller bots. Nope, but we will take the carrier bots. Okay. So let's take all this. And then we can trade them 40 of those, 20 of those, 10 of those, 10 of that, 10 of those, and sure, 2 more of those. Cool. All right, make it happen, bots. Oh, we got 2 trade ships on the deck. What's this one doing? Oh, no. Okay, so this is the thing that bit us in the butt We had one stupid thing that needs to go to this trade ship. Now everybody's focused on this trade ship. So if this guy waits too long, he's going to crap out all the stuff we've loaded on board him and then fly away, which sucks. All right, so now this area over here is covered. All right, so now let's ditch that. Oops, sorry, dude. Caught someone in the airlock there. At least they instantly jump into their suit. That's impressive. Okay, there goes that guy. Now, somebody should bring something to this guy. I said somebody should bring something to this guy. All right, very good. But this sucks because this guy is going to fly away on us and dump all his crap, and then we're going to have to haul it back inside because the game gets a little stupid. Can a bot bring a... Good Lord. This is so dumb. So that's something they definitely need to look at fixing with the new game. All right, so this here looks awesome. This will be great. So we're going to do this connection first, then this connection, and then we got plenty of room to do this connection. We don't have... Wait, why don't we have that connection? Hold! All right, let's do this then. We'll go a little tighter. That just... This swings them further around the arc. Okay, so that connection's good. And that connection now is good, but we're not going to make it right now. We'll wait. Can somebody bring something to this guy? Just get your stuff done. What do we got here? Spatial accident victim? Sure. That's a cool looking ship right there, kids. All right, so yeah, they're all in purple suits, but see how they have statuses over their heads? Oh, shoot, hang on. Okay. Now they're getting med bays. Okay, and it's not bad, really. There's like 3 of them here. Looks like they've already been treated. Here's 4 here. Here's 3 or 4 here. Yeah, cool. All right, so this is now getting built. Super. All right, and then we can build another deal here. Let me try to actually build it further out. And then we'll be able to build something more over here. Okay, so all the visitors are wrapping up their treatment. A couple more over here. Wait, they just... No. Okay, look, see what happened? The stupid trader dumped all that shit off that we were loading in because one frickin' imbecile... And that's something that's... It's a problem with the game. It's a little bit on me because I know the fix for it. The fix for it is if you have a trade ship come in and you're going to put a bunch of crap on it, turn off trade ships because you want the initial trade ship to get taken care of before another one comes in, because then the one that comes in second will become the priority and the first one may not get serviced. And then you wind up with a big pile of shit on your landing pad. You understand what I'm saying? So we'll turn traders back on now. Okay, so this over here, we're going to put in our basic setup here. And we're going to do 1 pea pad so we can do a wheat pad and a maize pad. I'm just trying to get where we have oh, let's make that connection. All right, what's your story? Take your carrier bots. We'll take your money. We'll sell you. Now we're out of bioplastic. crazy. Oh, well, yeah, but we got tons of starch. Food. Okay, now, trade. Now, again, turn off traders. Okay? So this ship will get taken care of. Meanwhile, let's take a look over here. So we need to get some biologists moved over here. We got some people sleeping in this vicinity. All right, so we've got all the facilities we need here, right? We got a gym, bar, food for people to be happy. We got storage in the area. That needs to get churched up, and it will. All right, this guy needs 16 more items, folks. Let's get it moved. Here we go. Now we just need a Fred bot to come over here and take care of this. Guys, I hope you're enjoying the show. If you are, please drop us a like. Really helps the channel. We appreciate it. All right, there we go. Trade ship is done. Share with your friends. Let them know about the channel. Let them know about Planetbase. Subscribe for more great content coming soon. Turn on that bell icon so you know when we go live or upload a video. Join us on Discord. Link in the description below. Lots of fun people on there. Post pictures of your base, tips, tricks, comm channels, all kinds of good stuff. Follow us on X/Twitter. And if you want to make a donation to help support the channel, you can do that via PayPal. There is a link in the description below. All right. All right. Cool. So what I'm actually... Now, see, here's something. This is a big lab. It's got room for one workstation or like two of the meat makers. Let me see if I can squish one in on one of these corners here. Oh, one fits there. That'll do. So that's just one little extra element to go into these machines over here. And we'll do piggy, because everyone loves bacon. Well, mostly. Meantime, let's check out our grid. So we got 300,000 storage and we have 300,000. We're actually dropping off in power. We have good wind blowing. Water's good. Oxygen's good. As long as we keep getting those lightning hits, we're going to stay full up on power. So this covers all that. That covers all this. This covers all that. This covers all this. Okay? That's how you do that. Now we haven't completed this connection across here. Let's see, what's our closest? All right, that's the closest airlock on that side. This is the closest airlock here, which a lot of frickin' bots are shuttling in and out of. It's kind of redonkulous. I may need to move this out and put another airlock right here just for giggles. Giggles! Probably actually would be a good idea. And then it would be easier to service this area over here. Oh, I know what the issue is. I was trying to fap around with this over here, and now that'll go there. But let's see if we can actually... Now we can't do this because it's got to be connected to the base, and this would not be connected to the base. Sweet. That was nice. All right. So now, let's see if we can do that again. Right about here. Sweet. And then if we do this, this is how you fill in the lakes. Cool. Got it. Now, let's try this around this side. Yep. Got it. And then we'll do one more. Yes, sir. Done. Build that lake in. Cool. All right, that worked out nicely. So let's build a big ass deal right here and connect all this up. This won't. Oh no, it will connect. Okay. Well, whatever. All right, we got tons of metal. Bring that out here, and then what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this one. And like I was saying, I'm going to put an airlock over here. Here, it's nighttime. We might as well do it now. No reason not to. Let these guys on the return trip maybe pick stuff up. Get it out of the way. It would be swell if we could do two things here for the price of one. And that's do an airlock and maybe a cabin over here. Wounded soldiers, yep, we'll do that. Come on down. This is one thing they need to improve on the game next time too. You should be able to do an airlock pretty close in like this. You know what I'm saying? So we can do it way over here, but I don't want to do it way over there. We could do it right there, but I don't want to do it way over there. All right, somebody come pick this up. There's one. That's not the one I was looking for. This guy. Nope, he's not coming. See, we got a traffic jam of bots going in and out instead of a bunch of them going at one time, which someone made a great point on a chat thing and said, dude, why don't they just, 5 or 6 people into the airlock and boom, in or out? Well, that would make sense. That's why. You know what I'm saying? All right, there we go. Finally. Hooray. All right, how close can we get this over here? And in doing that, can we possibly get a cabin? All right, so now we're going to play the squishy game some more. Okay, that's a med bay, so med bay doesn't do me any good. Aha! That's what we wanted. Right there. Beautiful. Which then opens up an opportunity to build something else. That's there. That's there. Because that's covered. Oh, I see. Outside. Do power collector. Squishy. Really? Jerks. Wind turbine? Nope. This'll work. Yeah. Cool. Alright. Got something in there. Alright, do I have trade ships turned off. And we got a ton of food now. We got lots of meals, which is good. And we got salads. Salads are good. Salads are good. Can we get some pasta maybe? Salads are good. No, okay, close enough. All right, probably going to be intruders, but all right, there's 2 biologists, 2 engineers, very good. We're going to push towards 200 people here. We have the beds for them, we know that. So that's good. Trade ship, it's a small one. We'll trade, yeah, food. Go. And let's turn off trade ships while we wait. Comes another cruise ship. Please don't be bad guys. All right, 2 more biologists, another engineer. Sweet. So we're running our... You want to run your biologist number just a little above workers, a little above engineers. And that above guards and medics. Now, we'll get intruders here in a second. All right, nope. All right, we got 3 more biologists. As I take the biologist percentage down, we get more biologists. Of course, because that's how baseball go. Here, we'll just take who the hell ever wants to come in and join the party. The key is we don't want to have a big die-off. As long as we stay in good or excellent condition from the welfare standpoint. Okay? There's 1, 2, 3 workers and another biologist. So 3 workers and somebody to feed said workers. That's great. Awesome. All right, we're up 39 people from the start of the episode. We have tons of everything. Which means, you know what we could do? Oh, here comes a small cruise ship. This is going to be intruders. Nope, a worker and a biologist. Okay. All right, it's cool. It's casual. Let's keep workering it. Our starport is now active again. 65% commission. Okay, I get it. You're a jerk. I get it. That's cool. I'm just going to load you up with food. Oh, can't load them up with that much food. All right, there's 30. Oh, whoops. You know what? Here, hold on. Take one of those and have a Coke and a smile and get out of my face. Give me that money back. Two biologists on a big ship. Really? Really? Okay. And 76. We're going to push to 183. That'll be plus 50 people for now. Okay, are those guards? Nope, they're workers and biologists. Okay. 180. I'm going to build this here just for the hell of it. Putt for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it. And there's more biologists. All right. All right, there's a medic and 2 biologists. All right, 185. All right, let's hold up on colonists for now. Bring traders in. All right, it's just a little backup in that space. And we've got it covered, but, you know, why not? This has got it all covered. I just wanted to put something there. Because, yeah, we're in good shape. The key to this moon, okay, because it's not a planet, it's a moon, is to get your infrastructure, well, get some backup people in immediately. quick as you build a solar panel, a power collector, a water collector, build a landing pad, small landing pad, okay? And immediately push to get you a second biologist and maybe a second engineer and worker. All right? And a medic. You need a medic too. All right, so we can do 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And now we need some money. Whoops. 570 KLIF. No, duh. 560 is 676. That'll take that. And that. Good. Okay. Anyway, so that's how to get up and going on this planet. Or moon, as it were. This celestial body, let's say, okay, is you need to have you need to get some redundancy in your people from the start, okay, because you start with 2 workers, 1 engineer, and 1 biologist. You need a second biologist. If you can get a third one, great, because food is critical, but you're only going to have the small dome. If you build the second size dome, it may kill you, okay? I'm just saying. It may get you killed. Let's see. Wait a minute. We got a bot repair shop right there. Okay, cool. Oh, that did work. Cool. Right. That's one that creates places for people to go work. We got places for them to sleep. There's 21 beds, 33 beds right over there. And for now, we're just going to put a couple of these in here. We could put one of these. The bots will bring stuff to it. And then we don't have... I got rid of that little dealio there. We're able to chip away a lot at this. All right, so then the next step here, set that up. Oh, we got a lot of food coming in, don't we? It did work. Okay. I think next we're going to look at putting some security in over here, probably right here. We'll switch this stuff around. Connect that way. Then we can take out that airlock. We've got support right here. Storage is stacking deep. 88% there. 70-ish something there. This one over here doesn't have squat, so that's okay. Now we could take out some of the food production from here and move it over to here. I would spread that out just a little bit. Probably not a bad idea. Okay, that ship's off the deck, so let's go back here. Let's go get that stuff snagged up. May just do a small security station over here. Well, I could do a big one. We can do a big one. Ooh, we can do a big one. That's not going to be... We need the bigger one. We're just going to have to make less connections. That's fine. All right, big ship. Hooray. Okay, give me all your money. All right, so that's 50, 60, 66 items that have to be carried out. So we're going to go turn traders off again. So that can just get taken care of. Oh, wow. Look at this. It's actually built into the rock. Can you smell what that's cooking? Now we could goof the game here by doing this, I think. So it'll only send big trade ships. Except then this happens. Small group of stranded travelers. Okay. Except it just backfired on us because now we got a small ship sitting on the big landing pad. Oops. Now notice they do have issues above their heads, so it's all good. So like the one who wants to sleep should be heading over here. Well, nope, not there. No sleeping there. We're tracking this guy right here. Nope, that guy. He's coming this way. He's going that way. He's getting some water. And he's going to get something to eat. He'll go sleep there afterwards. Oh, now he's sleeping. Okay. That's going to get him happy, and then they'll get out of here. All right, so now we got some security over on this side. We may look to move this, but this gives us another path out this way. Trade ship. Now my intention over here was to do this. That's going to work. That's covered there. That's covered there. Department of Redundancy Department covers this from 2 ways. And yeah. All right, we have a whole bunch of a couple things. All right, let the bots haul the crap out to that. That'll clear out some storage. And good condition is good. I want excellent. So the question is, what's the issue? We got people who are sleepy. Look here. Bunks, cabins. Use them. There's beds. I'm pretty sure I've got... Okay, so let's do a bed count because I just put this one in too. Seven, okay. 14, 21, 28, 35, 47, 61. That's 7 and 7, so 14. So yeah, 61. 68. All right, so we got 68 beds on this side of the base. All right, so now let's come over here and we'll do some maths. All right, so 68 plus 12, that's 80, 87, 94, 104, 111, 118. So 118 times 2 is 236. So we've got enough beds for 236 people right now. Oh, I may have missed this one. Did I miss these two? $14, $21, $28, $35, $45, $47. We got a lot of beds. All right, so now next thing we're going to need over here, I think, is going to be another canteen or a workout facility. We want something over here to allow people to get water. Because they got to go a long way to get water. And the workout facility is way over here, so yeah, multi-dome seems good. Multi-pass. Multi-dome, multi-pass. Here comes a Fred bot. Awesome. All right, that'll help cover water needs over in this section. And good show. Beautiful. That worked out. Zap, zap, zap. Oh, crap. We're low on power. This is not good. This is not good. Oh, did another trade ship just land in the time one sitting on the pad? Crap. All right, good. That one's out of here. Good. All right, let's do this. Get these. Get these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And sure, we'll throw you 10 of those. Give me some cash. I'll probably go 891. Yep, I figured. All right, so now we just got to move like 18 things over there. That should go pretty quick. Yeah, we need a whole bunch of lightning strikes here. I mean, we're actually producing a lot of power. It's daytime, but we're not producing enough. We've put a lot more demand on the system, and we didn't really keep up with the supply side, so that wasn't terribly smart of me. But we're working on that. This is going to get this up. And in that connection. And then someone's going to come out and take care of this connection. Yeah, there we go. Now we're... See how quick it's going up, though? Now the cloud cover's dropped off, the wind is picked up, and the sunlight is full. That's how you I mean, your max power is like right now. No clouds, full wind, and it's daytime. We are cranking out the power. Now it's about to be nighttime, but that's okay because as long as that wind stays up, and of course it's going to drop off quickly. But now we just got some more wind power into the mix. Yeah, see, we got most of the way full there. So that worked out. All right, this guy is not covered. That's just a small deal. Okay, this could be stupid, and that's okay. That covers most of this. We just need 4 more brought out here. So one will get moved. Wait, where are you going? Guys, seriously? Now we've got some coverage over here. That's just this section right here is not covered. We need one, and then we need a Fred to come out. Fred. 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 Right side Fred. This is right here at the edge of the map, too. Fred. Where the frickin' frack is my Fred bot? Is that coming out now? Come on, Fred, let's go. Move it. Move it, move, 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 move. Get it built. Alright, there we go. Now we got coverage. Hooray. Now we're right here at the edge of the map again. So I'm going to put this guy in here. And then try to squeeze another one of these. That's actually pretty good. That covers this whole area over here. And see, we could actually make a loop of habitable domes around this lake, this methane lake. Excellent status. We have food. We're running through. Good, 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 good vibrations. We're producing, you know, we're consuming 1/3 of what we produce. So yeah. Make the connection. Thank you. Okay, cool. That'll use most of the metal for now. All right. Let's go ahead and let's evaluate real quick. Things are good. Could be a little better. Nope, not that. I do want more carrier bots. Okay, cool. So that's another 40,000 kilowatts of storage. Excuse me. With all this money, we're going to have a hell of a party, Christmas party. Get some colonists. Oh, wait. Belay that order. Why'd you belay that order, A-Train? Excuse me. Feeling a little verklempt for one. Two, with all this transit going on here, especially, look, there's a lot of people lined up here too. All right. I don't want visitors coming in and it being intruders and we have a problem. Wow, I can't talk anymore. Put a couple more command desks in just for giggles. Okay, now we're going to push for 200. Although I feel like we're going to get intruders first. Nope. All right, there's 2 workers. Oh, let's check what we need. We got, you know, we're taking anybody. Janitors, dog catchers, whatever. Come on down. More workers. Workers are now catching up. We're just going to stay focused on the starport here. Because sometime... Alright, there's a medic, a biologist, and an engineer. All walked into a starport. Okay, 2 engineers and a medic. I mean, a biologist, which is great. Five more. Be 2/3 of the way there. No whammies, no whammies. All right, there's 3. All right, cool. 2 more biologists and an engineer. Sweet. And guards. There we go. All right, 201. That gave us 3 more guards. Sweet. And they're going to be armed immediately. Basically, once they walk by the rack, they're all armed. Sweet. All right. So let's shut all that stuff off for now. We did a whole lot of building, whole lot of trading. We have a whole lot of crap in storage. I guess we could try to get a big trade ship in here real quick and get rid of some of this starch at least. Just need to open up a cleaners. Come on. Come on with your bad selves. Now, if you don't have this lake here, I feel like this is kind of a cool design for a starport. If you put big storage back here, okay, leading to big security office, to 2 of the medium O2 deals. Okay, then you can put like 4 airlocks off of each, and then you have your starport built around that. I think that's a pretty cool design idea. Oops. All right, that will get them squared away. Boom. Got them taken care of and out of here. Quick. Nice. All right. Super cool. All right. So with that said, I am feeling pretty good. We have gotten ourselves 2/3 of the way to our objective. We picked up 67 people this episode. So that's a lot of work we did. A lot of people. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show. If you did, please drop us a like. Share with your friends. Let them know about the channel. Let them know about Planetbase, now available on Steam from Madruga Works. And they're working on Planetbase 2. Super cool game. You don't have to have a like a top-notch computer. This thing's it's 10 years old. So yeah, your machine will run it. Your laptop will run it just fine. So yeah, like, share, subscribe, turn on that bell icon so you know when we go live or upload a video. Join us on Discord, link in the description below. Become part of the A-Team with all the fun stuff that goes along with that. Meet new people, find people to play games with. We have comms channels available. You can share tips, tricks, videos, whatever. Enjoy. Just keep it clean. And it's fun. So we got some new Medieval Dynasty people on there too. So if you play MD and you're looking for a multiplayer game, get on there and say, hey guys, when am I available? Where are you available? Blah, blah, blah. And go from there. Also, join us and follow us on X/Twitter, link in the description below. And if you want to make a donation to help support the channel, it would be greatly appreciated. You can do that via PayPal. There's a link in the description below as well. So, hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I hope you have a great day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are on planet Earth or beyond. I'm A-Train. It's over. And I'm out.